Hello everyone and welcome back to Sophie Loves Tent. So if you watched my last video you would have known that I mentioned that I was going to do something really exciting this week, the next week, and I didn't want to tell you about it yet because I hadn't started and I didn't know how things were going to go, but I'm going to tell you now. I have started a work experience at Hay House Publishing, which is a well-being, spirituality, religion-ish book publishing company. They do tarot cards, they do books, they do audiobooks, they do workshops, calendars. They do so many amazing things. Before this internship I hadn't really known about the company that well. Amy, the commissioning editor, came in to uni class and told us about her job, and I thought that sounded awesome. Pretty much what I kind of want to do as a career. I spoke to Amy and connected with her and did manage to do this work experience. As many of you probably know, I would like to do publishing as a career, so another reason why I picked up YouTube, to get more into the book community. And I thought I would speak to you about the books that I have got from the publishing house, and then next week I'm going to talk about my experience in the publishing house when I've only done a few days, so I'm going to leave it a bit and then talk about my experience next week. But today I thought I would talk about the books that I've got, because you can imagine, publishing house, you get free books, and that is awesome. So the first one I was told to read, and we're going to do some work on it this week or next week. Actually next week I think now, and that is Gabrielle Bernstein, The Universe Has Your Back. And I read this and I'll tell you my thoughts in my wrap up. It was 3 stars, I believe. I'll tell you more about that later. I picked up a chakra book, Chakra Clearing, by Doreen Virtue, who's quite like a very prolific author at Hay House. I picked this up because I wear a chakra bracelet and I don't really know that much about it, so I thought I would have a look more into it. The next book I actually bought myself for when I found out I actually got the work experience and it was all finalised and everything. I thought I'd pick up a book because I'd never read any of their books before. So I picked up Freedom Seeker, and I'm like halfway through this, so this will be in the wrap up as well, most likely. This one I'm so excited about. This isn't actually released yet, I don't think. I think it's coming out in like 2 days, but this is the most gorgeous book I have come across. It's called Witch by Lisa Lister. But how nice are those pages? It is just gorgeous. This is basically about the moon energy, women of power being witches and reclaiming the name of witch and making it into something really positive and awesome, like these pages. So yeah, I'm really excited to read that. Then Amy told me to read this. She said this is really good. Also pretty what's happening in my life now, like trying to find a new job, trying to go into a career now, starting my professional career and everything like that. So she gave me this, which is She Means Business by Carrie Green, and this is the founder of the Female Entrepreneur Association. Her idea is about turning ideas into reality and becoming that successful woman that we want to all be, or man that we want to all be, but this is obviously aimed at women, but there's male books out there if you want that. Then I thought I would pick up, we have like an area of books where we can just go and take some books to read and stuff like that, and I have heard, so Hayes House do non-fiction. Pretty much all of it is non-fiction except for we do a couple of children's books, that's mainly in America, and there's some colouring books. However, I believe once a year Hayes House USA release a fiction book, and I really like fiction, as most of you know. That's what I tend to read more than anything else, so I thought I'd pick up their fiction book for this year, and it's Amy Willis Crescendo. That cover is so, the covers are just like, they know how to make a good cover, I'm telling you that. Some of these covers that are coming out really soon are just unbelievably good. I don't really know what this is about. It's all got like a spirituality kind of running through it theme running through, and this sounds interesting. So I'll let you know. I'll probably read this week as well, because I'm going through some books. Like, I've read 2 books this month already, which is pretty good, and the third one is a massive one, and I've read 200 pages so far today in my commute. So that's pretty good, I would say. The next one I picked up, I've seen this like around quite a bit, and I was going to pick this up instead of Freedom Seeker when I was like umming and ahhing about which book to pick up from Hayes House, and I only wanted to pick up one, because I wanted to see how I'd get along with it and everything. And I saw this and I thought, should I pick this up, or is it too, like, it would be an obvious choice, like if they saw me reading it they'd be like, oh, she's reading that book because everyone's reading that book. But now that I can pick up some books there, I thought I would, and that is Fuck It by John C. Parkin. I don't know why I laughed after I said that. I think it's a great cover as well. I love that. It's actually the new edition of it. They've reworked it. It's sold over 400,000 plus books, and in 22 languages. And this is basically like, I think what I get the gist from it, it's similar to a book that I read before, and I sort of gave up on it because I didn't really like how it worked. I think this will probably work better than that. And this is like saying fuck it to things that you don't really want to do, or that you don't really have to do. Yeah, things that shouldn't really take over your life, and you shouldn't really worry about. Things like that. I picked up 2 books. I was doing some art research, I suppose you'd call it, for their social media, and I realised I don't know about 2 very fundamental things within the company that they talk about and sell, and that is angels. So this is a Hay House Basics. They do it on a lot of the topics that they discuss within their publishing house. So what else? Hayes House Basics, there's like loads of them. They've got like on a meditation is coming out soon, lucid dreaming's coming out soon, tarot, healing energy, hypnosis. What's out at the moment is crystals, mindfulness and past lives. I think I'd like to try the lucid dreaming, because I tried that once before and it really didn't work, so if I had a book about it maybe that would help. But anyway, this is all about angels, the purpose of angels, the different types of angels, etc, etc. So I thought I would read that, and who knows, maybe I'll turn into a more spiritual person. But yeah, give it a go. And then the other one, I was getting like really confused because I was finding different pictures for the different times of year, and because of the spirituality side of Hayes, they post pictures of the different types of moons, and I have no clue, like literally no clue. I know that I really know about how the moon was linked to the star signs and that sort of stuff, so I thought I would read Moonology, which is also a beautiful front cover. This is by Yasmin Boland, and she actually came into the office and said hi and shook my hand. She was a very nice woman, so I thought I would read it also. She said read my book if you haven't read it. But it sounds really good. So it's all about moons and what to do at a certain time of year, I think, and new moon wishing step-by-step guide. All positive stuff, basically. Benefits of working with the energy of the moon at any given day. So it's kind of astrology mixed with well-being, that kind of stuff. I think it sounds good. So they are all the books that I've got so far, and I'm only on day 3. Tomorrow will be day 4, so that's pretty crazy. I need to slow down because they're going to be like, where are all the books that we published? Oh, Sophie's got them in her house, and that would be really awkward for work experience. But I will leave you there, and I will speak to you next week about what I've been doing at the publishing house, how I've been helping out, maybe even about work experience in general, what's good about work experience and what's bad. But as usual, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below and I'll discuss it in my next video, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye everyone!